left over to Mailloux. Glad again you could join us for the London Knights right here on Rogers TV. It's Aluminum Associates played over to the far side, and Peterborough will clear the zone and back out through to center ice, and Isaiah George, the layered on the stick, broken up by the Pizza Robertson. Tucker Robertson to the corner. There's a shot in. Owen Beck will lean in on the draw. He's Montreal's second rounder. He had a cup of coffee with the Canadians this year, and a call up. There's a shot ricocheted off a shin pad in front of the net and dusted off to the corner. And Mailloux will leave it there for Max McHugh. Shot down the length of the ice again. Up along the right side. Dealt in deep. Bonk after it in the corner. Beaten on the hunt with a great deal of determination. Played back to the blue line. And broken up by Peterborough. And it's
from the London Knights. That's the first one we've seen in this building from the opposition.
Dealt in to the corner. Good hit by Othman on the rookie. And Sam Dickinson. Scrum ensues, congested on the near side. London trying to pry it loose. Beck does, sails it over to the wing, and out through to center ice are the Peaks. They'll gallop in across the line. That laid to the blue line once again. Here's Othman in across the line, shoots it right up. There's a big line for Peterborough. Tucker Robertson off the draw. Mailloux will control out through to center ice. After it as well. And the Knights will try to... So 5 off the clock here in the first period. Everybody up and inside London. Here is Isaiah George. He'll go back in behind the net. McCoy all over him for Peterborough. Mopped up by the Knights. Back to Bonk. He'll shuttle it down the half boards. Here's Brody.
At number 1.
Gazes off out for London. He has scored some important goals for Dale Hunter's Knights. Choked up almost at the blue line. Mailloux plays it on to the far side. McKinnon, he shoots it toward the net. Knocked down at that top post. Mailloux again keeping it in that slot area. Here's Diaco. He can shoot it, and he does. Right on Simpson with a splendid save for the Petes. And it's ushered to the corner. Good pressure here by the Knights. Here's Mailloux again, gunning one from the point. And dusted up, played to the corner and up along the half boards. London keeping it in again. Mailloux with a shot. And again, Simpson got a paddle on that one. Played to the corner. Here's Diaco trying to mop it up against the white. McGurn pinned up against the boards with Tucker Roberts. Will steal. Very good checker. George Diaco. Half boards again. Quick shot. Mailloux fanned on it. And it goes onto the stick of the Petes. And they'll shoot it down the ice. That was courtesy of Hayes. Well, what a flurry by London. For the last minute or so. They have 8 shots up on the board now. Dribbled in deep. London in on the hunt once again. One thing the Knights do have is speed. Through to center ice. Rolls the Pete. Here's back and across the line. Trying to find a man. Here's a centering pass for Lockhart. And that just failed to collect. Isaiah George with that good stick thwarted that opportunity. Nice back out through to center ice. And Bowen has it in behind his own net. He'll play it to the corner. Wrap to the blue line. McCoy can't off the skate and in deep. Headman pass again to Better Cow. Better Cow adds that set. Leaving it there for Mailloux. He can't clear the zone. Good stick by Robertson. And now Cowan will lead the 4-man assault. Through to center ice. Dished off to Winterton. Watch for Barkey. A little hanker in that slot area. Barkey has it. Oh, he just couldn't find it last second. And that goes off his stick and into Peterborough's ice in behind the net. Barkey in on the hunt. Cowan in there too. He's one of the best checkers in the Ontario Hockey League. Cowan fights the checking of one man. Mailloux has it back to the point. McKinnon down low. Chip wide in front of the net. And
shots in here from the Knights.
Yeah, Simpson outstanding in net for Peterborough so far. Played around the boards. Lockhart trying to clear the zone. The lights go out here at the Gardens from...
Oh, that's the first time we've seen this slowing in this building.
Yeah, we've never seen that before. They paid that bill, didn't they, Rick?
I think they did, Stoney. As the off-ice officials get some instructions from Lewis on the ice. I don't think there's any time goes back up onto the clock. Indeed, there isn't. 9:16.
Just chuck it back into the near corner. Up along the near side. Tremendous pressure here in the last 5 minutes by the London Knights. Lockhart can't clear it. Gaz is off, takes the shot. Rattled off a shin pad. Now Gaz is off in front of the net. He tried to wrap around, and Simpson got the paddle down. Now played back out through to center ice and picked off by Hayes. He'll send it in deep around the boards here on the right side. Mailloux takes a bump for Othman, former Flint Firebird. Been an all-star for the Knights. OHL Player of the Week last week. 6 points, 5 goals, and an assist. Now in across the line, shot off the skate of Jackson Edward. Going back to the corner, Lockhart has it, loses it. Now Winterton has a beat on it. Oh, he almost checked him up. Lockhart in across the line again, but scoffed there and knocked it down by Beck once again on a good play at the line. Into the corner. Nudged ahead by the Knights. Barkey out through to center ice with Cowan, trying to barge his way through. Good chunk of Marner. Going on at the end of the game. There's a shot right on, and it's dusted off to the half boards and back out. Peterborough will have to tag up the other man caught. That was Robertson. And Mailloux will stretch it up on the right side. Mark. Way back out through to center ice. That long reach of Logan Mailloux. Chipped in across the line. Hayes will take over in front of his net. Played off the boards. Up along the near side. Robertson has it. Mailloux after him. Knocks him down. And Robertson falls into the corner. Good play by the Montreal first rounder. Now stolen there by Othman, who has been throwing his weight around tonight. Mailloux on it. And we'll get a whistle.
Well, Mailloux and Othman come together in behind the net after Mailloux knocked Robertson down. Othman took exception to that. As Logan Mailloux stands up on the play, he leads the Knights defense with 6 goals in the playoffs. 3 of those recorded on the power play for the first round pick of the Montreal Canadiens. He adds the offense into this lineup from the back end, just like Isaiah George adds the defense from the back end.
Yeah, Mailloux with 25 goals in the regular season. Where the Knights back out through to center ice again, and Jackson Edward has the puck for London. Brings it off.
So both teams very well coached entering this series.
Off the draw, Peterborough will control. Mailloux takes a peek, now plays it far side. Dandy pass, here's a shot by White. He gunned that one just wide of the mark. Now played out through to center ice once again. Long lead pass. London loves that long lead pass. As the speedy wingers try to get it behind the D, there's a shot peppered right on. Bowen with the save. Played over to the far side. Another shot, and Bowen dusted that one off to the half boards. Good remaining here in the first period. A scoreless draw of game 1. Out across the line, shuttled around the base of the boards. Mailloux after it, trying to pry it loose is Avon. They do get it back to the line. Quick shot, just missed. Zadani plays it in behind the net. Isaiah George, good stick on his man, but Avon reaches in, and he'll play it to the corner. Half boards once again, played over to the far side, strung in behind the net. Peterborough on the move, center in front, and the winger just couldn't get a handle on it. Of the Peterborough Pigs out through to center ice and
North Bay, they went 2 for 22.
They'll win the draw. Picked off by the Knights, Mailloux, and he'll sail it. Watch for the speedy Avon, who tries to gather that puck up as he treks down that left side, kept in by the Petes. Lockhart, who's on the back end on this first unit for Peterborough. Broke in and has it. Mailloux in there as well. Othman drags it up, but the Knights will have a chance to clear the zone.
It was a welcome addition when he stepped back in against Sarnia.
There's Isaiah George with a quick shot as London
In the playoffs this season.
Crane on the draw. Heats will control. London's Humphrey picks it up, and he plays it around the boards. Lockhart can't get much past center ice, and Oliver Bonk is it. Headman pass back to Isaiah George. Returns the Dasseltock. He'll pick his way to the Pete's blue line, then blocked again. Peterborough has thrown, 3 or 4 heavy checks on the Knights. The set now is Humphrey centering pass out front. He tried to wrap around, and Simpson with the splendid save once again. Headman pass missed everyone and go through to center ice. Little chip pass for Avery Hayes, and again a good play by Mailloux to stem that one off. Mailloux with the puck once again. Logan Mailloux on for McKinnon. McKinnon, headman pass to the Peterborough Blue. They'll control the draw. This is their second power play, as Rick mentioned. Off to the wing, watch for Winterton. He'll be off that low post. Back to the blue line. Quick shot by Mailloux. Gotten right toward the net, and Simpson got a piece of that. Here's a chance for Winterton taking the shot, and that goes off the shin pad of Mailloux. Now half boards. Back to Mailloux again. Quick shot into the glove of Simpson, and they'll hang Othman. First rounder of the New York Rangers a couple years back. Out through to center ice. Here's Cowan. Little dish back to Denver Barkey. He'll wheel in across the line. Squeezed up top again, top of the circle. Here's a chance in front of the net, just behind Barkey. Cowan again. Just a little flip. Can the Knights keep it in? Yes, they can. Here's a chance for Barkey in front of the net. He shoots it. Oh, that ricocheted and pinballed off about 3 players, just wide of the mark by a whisker or two. Played into the corner. Round the board, Denver Barkey. Still 45 seconds remaining in London's power play. No score as of yet. Winterton weaving his way through. Dish off to McGurn. Down low again. Chance. Simpson save again. And Hayes the ice. Quick one as that one sailed just wide of the mark. Looks like Mailloux's going to get the gate on Avon. Mailloux lost his save. Bench. Look at Avon dancing. And finally, now Mailloux rather. Better watch it. You might get 2 of them.
Well, the initial call was on Mailloux as he hauls down Avon going through the neutral zone. Avon flashing that speed on the play. Mailloux didn't like the call, but certainly he stick caught up in Avon's skates. As you can see the flash right there. And Avon goes down as he takes the toe pick on that play, and the Petes will go on to the power play in 7 seconds after Othman steps back out.
Dumped in deep again. Puck given away. Lockhart in front. Shot. Bowen save. Another shot. Bowen save. In front of the net. Colin Roberts.
Comes up big. The first shot gets through him right here, but watch Isaiah George as he fishes this out of the blue paint and puts it back out into the neutral ice area. And then the Petes with all kinds of speed coming down as Beck just dumps this into the corner. It ends up in front of the net, but Zach Bowen in a scramble here makes 2 huge saves on the Petes as Beck gets 2 shots away on Bowen. And
Knights will control. Peterborough with a huge couple looks there, but Zach Bowen, 2 tremendous saves and dealt to the corner. Still a scoreless draw. 6:51 remaining here in the second period. Now Humphrey will pick his way to the Pete's blue line. Turns off the check in the Lockhart, spins it back. Nobody splits the D, and Mailloux will have to take over deep in his own territory. Logan Mailloux starting out slowly for the night. Just failed to click. Here's Isaiah George. Lobs it along the far side. Mailloux quick shot. Now back in across the line. This will be an important shift. There's a quick shot. And that just rattled wide of the mark. Now played over to the far side. The Lockhart Gets it in deep. Stillman. He's a load to handle. Played back to the blue line again. White with a quick shot and pinballed off a player in front of the net. And sent on for Logan Mailloux. Mailloux hard around the boards for McHugh. Can't clear the zone. Good comeback shift by the Pete's here. Dumped in deep. White up onto the play. He's trenched up against the boards. McCollum off the bench. He'll try to hunt it down, and now McHugh leans into his back. Sent to the blue line. Not out. Chucked back into the corner. Good pressure here by the Pete's after the goal has been scored. But finding Logan Mailloux. 4 minutes exactly remaining here in the second period. Now for a moment it looked like too many men, but obviously didn't happen. Offside call. For the right call. And across the line again. Humphrey trying to one-hand it out front. He does. And Humphrey with that strength to him. Again, being a factor for the Knights. In deep again. Knights are dogged on the puck in the offensive zone. Through to center right. Beats will wheel out. Shot in by Lockhart. Mailloux takes a peek. He'll hammer it out to the blue line. Owen seems to be stretching that left pad. There's a quick shot in front of the net. No problem. There's another chance for the Pete's in the slot area. And finally, Hickman off to the wing. Shot in around the boards. Hoffman behind the net. Centering pass and rattle free up the. Here's a quick shot. Bowen takes that in the crest. Yeoman's work by Cowan as he goes to the bench in favor of the extra attacker. Now sailed back out through to center ice, and now Winterton will dash in with a great deal of determination into the corner, but the Pete's will fade it off and start out deep in their own territory. Just 45 seconds remaining in the Peterborough power play. They'd like to tie it up. London up by 1 here in game 1. Played into the corner, broken up by Jackson Edwards, down in front of the net. 9,000 don't like it. And across the line. Shot, Bowen saved, scooped up and played off to the wing. London's Barkey trying to clear the zone. Along the near side, kept in by Owen Beck. Back, tight ropes the blue line, shoots it right on. Look at Bowen, see that puck. Shot and behind the net. Bonk out now. Back to 5-on-5 and broken up by the captain, McGurn. He'll weave his way to the game 6, as you were talking about. And of course, here in game 1 of the final, he's been outstanding along with Michael Simpson. Through to center ice. Lobbed. Cowan wants it again. Sent out through to center ice. Nice. Cowan crunched their men. Here's a quick shot by Beck. He fanned on it. And that allows center ice to roll. Othman has to wait now, or they would have been offside. Broken up at the blue line, kept in by the Pete's, finally fished loose, and now Federkow will just lob it in deep. He'll hunt it down up against the White. Then Eddie has it onto the far side for Stillman. Federkow throwing his weight around. He knocks 2 Pete's down, and it's sent out through to center ice. Then over onto the far side. Check, that was Sim in there. Sim throwing his weight around into the corner. That was Lockhart getting back in that play for the Pete's. End to end here, halfway through the third period here at the Gardens in game 1. Laid into the corner, end to end action. Barkey up against the boards. He'll send it blue line. Here's Easton Cowan, the goal scorer. Mailloux lead pass, hits a shin pad. Cowan past one man, almost squeezed those pads to keep it in, and it's dealt to Winterton. Winterton being mobbed there. He falls off by Hoffman. He'll dump it into the corner. Isaiah George being chased down there by the impeding forward from Peterborough. Now Mailloux beats a man. That hits a stick. Cuts it off to the corner again. Diaco hard on it. Goes onto the stick. Here's a centering pass courtesy of Mailloux. Boy, oh boy, again. Nice D and Isaiah George. Got a stick on that one. Played over on the near side. And out through to center ice. The smooth skating back will just send it in deep. On the hunt is Stillman in behind the net, stolen by Brody Crane. Crane can't clear the zone. Good stick by Bonk. He'll send it around the boards for Gazizov, and he'll have a chance. Regulation time of game 1. through to center ice. London up by 2. Here they come again. Cowan, McGurn looking for a man. Dishes it down low. Mailloux wants it, gets it back to the blue line. That hard shot from Mailloux. He has an NHL shot, just missed that left post. Now dumped out through to center ice, and the Petes are out. And they'll gather up back. Various smooth skating. Center iceman shoots it toward the net. Picked off Neisner on the bench in favor of the extra attacker. McHugh wins it. Boy, that's an important draw, but the Petes are dogged on it in behind the London net. Loose, finally congested, lifted. Here's Hoffman with a shot knocked down in front of that. That stung a bit by Winterton down the wing. Off to the far side, Winterton on it. Isaiah George can't clear the zone in front of the net. Scrum and McHugh, the left-handed shot. Peterborough wins the draw. Played over to the far side. 2:25 remaining regulation time. Net is empty for the Petes. They're down by a deuce. Played over to the far side. Denver Barkey nudges it. Not out though. That was the right call. Swept to the boards. Robertson in on there. Another big pile-up scrum. Bouncing puck out through the center ice. And look at Winterton. He has a beat on it. Shoots. He scores. That